wanted to see the dude sitting in the bedroom just wailing on his guitar.
Yeah.
Just the raw, uncut stuff. But now, technology is just fucking everything up. That you don't even know. It's someone that doesn't even know how to play guitar can just start a page and be so good at editing that it makes it look like they're playing the fucking guitar. And then they're getting endorsements after endorsements. And it's happening on here because I've seen it.
Oh, me too.
I've seen it. But that's what's happening. And it sucks. But, like, the guys that are actually doing it, playing, I don't have a problem with you writing your own music, making your own little music video. If you can do that, go for it. But if you're, like, faking it, literally faking it, that's a problem. That's just an insult to musicians everywhere.
Yeah. And I mean, like, dude, I don't know about you, but, like, I feel that way about a lot of, like, today's music in general. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I fuck with Drake, I like Lil Uzi Vert, I enjoy a lot of, like, commonplace rappers, the mumble rap. Like, it's cool to put on and vibe to, and, like, get stupid with friends, and, like, be ironic, and shout the names and the lyrics and stuff, but there's no real, like, musicianship, which is why I feel like a lot of us metalheads have that sense of camaraderie, because a lot of it is very real, like, very literal, a lot of metaphors, something that takes a little bit more thought than, like, the average, And, like, I just feel like there's a lot of that shit, particularly, like that fake for the cameras bullshit. And one thing that I need you to know, like, right now, is, like, first of all, thank you so much for having me on today.
Hey, thanks for being here, bro.
Second of all, like, I really, really respect the no pay for features. I know, like, as I, like, got into you, because I had a buddy who told me about you as you, like, first started, and I've been following you ever since, and I'm sure, like, you know that, because we've just been going back and forth, liking each other's shit or whatever. It's
for
a while.
Yeah.
So, like, I really respect that you put these real people on there. You know what I mean? You don't put these super polished music video people. You put, like, legitimate people, like you said, who plugged in just 5 seconds ago, hung up in their bedroom, and just started wailing away. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of that on Instagram, dude. And, like, really kudos to you for, like, growing and continuing to have that kind of environment, because I feel like that's really real. You know what I mean? I feel like it's similar to the problem that a lot of young women are facing right now, where, they see these ads and these commercials, and you need to be this. If you're not this, then you're nothing, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's like that, but for, like, people's creativity and shit nowadays. You see this, 14-year-old kid on Instagram playing a classical guitar, and he's absolutely ridiculously ripping away for, like, 12 seconds. And you're like, wow, like, I'm not as good as this 14-year-old kid playing guitar for 3 years. You know what I mean? And you see that, and you're like, oh, that sucks. Like, guess I'll give that up,
Yeah. For me, like, metal was always, I don't want to use the word ugly, because you can use that term in so many ways.
Yep.
But it brought me in to the fact that no one cared what you, like, how you dressed, what you were into, or whatever you dug. You just were a metalhead.
Yes, you were.
And now that you're seeing it on Instagram and social media, it's getting fucking, like, it's getting not so heavy anymore. Or metal is not what metal should be.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing as it was when I was growing up.
Yeah.
It was ugly. I could play something so fucking shitty, people would still have respect for it and tell you, like, keep going. You're going to get there, not like, this is trash. You always had that huge following behind you that just kept pushing you. And that's why I really started the page. Like, I was stuck learning how to play guitar, and people wanted me to post their videos on, like, my personal page. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just start a metal page. And I'll just have all these amazing guitar players just send me their videos all the time. And I'll be like, okay, before you post it, let me just see what they're doing. And I just grew as a guitar player as this page grew. And that's really why I just love listening to guitars. That's just, like, my number one thing in life. If I hear a guitar out, I'm just like, wait, where's that coming from? Right? So that's why I loved metal. You didn't need to fit into anything. You just had to be, just a metalhead. And as we're going back to, like, the Instagram guitar players, it's just becoming too polished for me. It's not what it was back with, like if you, can you imagine, like, if But, you know, there are some, you know, true metal guys still out there, you know, like, I wish Slayer was still around. Do you think that they would do anything again?
I mean, not after losing Jeff, man. I just, like we were saying about how stuff today isn't like it was, you know, it's a lot of the older metal bands, you know what I mean, like specifically Slayer, like, they were a family, you know what I mean, like, these are people who, when you could still smoke on airplanes, were taking dudes, lugging all their shit to the airplane, smoking 4 cartons of cigarettes on the airplane across the Britain, doing a whole tour in a van that breaks down after every stop. You know what I mean? Like, these are people who have been through the realest shit, the thick of it together. They're homies, dude. Like, they're blood brothers. You know what I mean? Same thing with Metallica. Even, you know, back in the day, thinking about it now, when you look at it from what it was when Metallica lost Cliff, you know, like, people were like, oh my God, that's it. Metallica's done. They're never going to come back again. You know, for them to include Robert Trujillo was huge. It really was huge. You know, nobody saw that coming, and not a lot of bands have that mentality today. You know what I mean? Like, nobody has that, like, we can find somebody who's going to be as good as him. You know, in the Sevenfold situation, we could find somebody that's going to be as good as Jimmy. Nowadays, people are like, you know, I'm going to make fun of one of my favorite bands, but, you know, Dance Gavin Dance, like, oh, Johnny Craig's doing heroin again. We're just going to go a couple other things, just put on another album. You know, like, it's not the same as it was. And I feel like that's where I get caught up in, like, bands, jamming with friends and stuff, too. It's like, I want to be in bands and do all of this shit, but I want to do it with, like, my best friends. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to have that newfound glory, like, in a band with all my best friends, you know. Yeah,
it's hard to. It's like a marriage, really.
Yeah.
Trying to put a band together, like everyone that needs to agree on everything. You know, you're not playing this right. I don't want to play that song. It's crazy. And then like trying to, what cover songs you guys want to play? Well, I love this band. I love this band. It's like, well, I know how to play some of it, but I don't know how to play. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's hard. I guess drummers are hard for me to find around my area.
Yeah.
Anything else, no problem. But a drummer is just unheard of.
Yeah. I mean, similar problem. Shortage on pretty much everything. Well, what do you say we jam down a little bit?
Sorry?
I said, what do you say we jam a little bit?
What tuning are you in?
I'm in drop C.
Gee, I'm in standard right now.
Damn. I don't have headphones either. Shit, I was very unprepared for that. I'm trying to think. All right, so maybe I can, if you're cool, then I'll give you a little taste of something that I've been working on. Like
give her, man.
All right.
Light her up. No one wants to hear me play, trust me.
Shut up. Your playing's awesome, dude.
Thanks, man.